Internet, and welcome to SonyCentric, the Outerhaven's official PlayStation podcast. I'm your host, Jason Kwasnicki. We have here today Senior Editor, The Navigator, Clinton Bowman.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Just came off of a episode of the Outerhaven podcast, and I'm jumping right into SonyCentric.
And we've got Mark Sullivan. How are you doing, Marky Mark?
I'm alright, how are you?
Did you just call him Marky Mark?
Yes, I did.
So can I get a discount? So can I get a discount to Wahlburgers?
Yeah, sure, man.
Yes.
Wasn't very enthusiastic.
I'm sorry. I'll work on that. Get you some coupons.
Yeah, coupons to win.
Punch that card. Well, today, folks, we did have some NPD numbers come out this week.
Bro, that's a big news story.
Anyway, total retail sales were down 1% year over year, largely due to a lot of overturn, less purchases of previous gen consoles, more purchases of next gen, or what we really should be calling them current gen consoles. But PlayStation still taking the lead. Any surprise here at all?
No, because I mean, in North America, remember, Sony has a really, really tiny lead in North America. Very tiny, very minuscule, very minute. But I mean, where Sony reigns is worldwide,
right?
And that's where their dominance lies. And this is why I feel, this is why I feel a lot of gamers, especially in America, are very, 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 very misguided. In a sense, like Sony does not have a foothold in America, and I want you to understand that. But they're doing well enough to say that, we're comfortable, we can be lax, especially in America, because people already have our stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say they don't have a foothold, but you're right in that they don't have a huge lead. Just to give a
no, they don't have a foothold though. If it's a 1 million difference.
Well, I mean, they're not hanging on by a thread in terms of their success in America. It's just to say that
technically hanging on by a thread in terms of now you could say they have a foothold if it was like 5-6 million lead. I was like, okay, cool.
No. You misunderstand me. I don't mean like in terms of the Xbox versus PlayStation competition, if you want to call it that. I just mean generally speaking.
Oh, you mean that? I mean, their foothold's definitely not American. Their foothold's international.
Right. They're not Nintendo. This isn't Wii U with only a couple million units in America. They've got but like just to give a number, to give an idea, January generally speaking isn't really a big month anyway. Usually console sales are somewhere around 200,000 units a piece for that, and PlayStation supposedly had somewhere around a 50% lead. So that generally means that for the month they only had 100,000 units worth of a lead, which sounds like a lot, but really isn't.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, I mean, Sony is indeed doing pretty damn well.
Yeah.
For themselves. Most games are outselling on the PS4. Like, if you take a look at the January NPD numbers, the only games that are outselling the PS4 are Black Ops 3, Battlefront, Minecraft, Rainbow Six Siege. That's about it. Every other game on that top 10 list, Grand Theft Auto 5, NBA 2K16, Fallout 4, Madden, Lego's Avengers, and FIFA. They have a dominating lead on the PS4.
Right. And just to throw this in there along with the console sales, I'm just looking right now at PS4 top downloads for January. So we got running down through the top 10. Starting at number 10, we have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Number 9, Far Cry 4. The Witness. Dragon Age Inquisition. Infamous Second Son. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Grand Theft Auto 5. Rocket League. And then, can anybody guess the number one?
Bloodborne?
Nope, Minecraft. You were close, though.
Yeah, of course.
Well, Microsoft pretty much basically runs every freaking console now with Minecraft.
Right.
Like, let's be honest. Microsoft picking up Mojang was not a mistake.
No, yeah, I totally agree on that.
Like, it was not a mistake.
But, looking at this list, the only The only PlayStation exclusive on here really is Infamous Second Son, which I'm actually surprised to see it on the top 10 at all.
Yeah, it's been a while since
old
that came
game.
out.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
That was early 2014.
I mean, you have Rocket League here, but that's not an exclusive, really. It only began as a console exclusive, and it's actually out on Xbox One at this point. Am I correct?
What game is that again?
Rocket League?
I think just the release date was announced. It's actually out yet.
It's coming in April.
April,
Yeah.
got it. I was surprised, however, to see The Witness. It did quite well, actually, to make it into the top 10. Beat out, NBA 2K, Fallout 4.
Well, you have to understand, the reason why I did so well is because, I'm sorry, let's be real, indie hipsters. I'm going to put it out there. I'm not going to
Well, also, I mean, there was a surprising amount of hype, I feel, built around that game. Not to mention it reviewed extremely well. I think it began to pick up some steam and resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I reviewed it, and gameplay-wise, I gave it a 10.
Yeah, so, and I've been seeing nothing but praise about it.
So, those are the numbers, people. PlayStation won another month if you subscribe to the Console Wars. Let's move on to some other news nuggets. So, PlayStation Blog telling us that Kickstarter campaign from some of the folks, veterans of Media Molecule, and one of them also worked on the Ratchet & Clank series. They have a studio called Foam Sword, and they are putting out a game. It's still currently in its campaign called Knights and Bikes, and that's coming to the PS4. Have you guys heard of this?
Explain to me, why should I kickstart this game now?
I don't know. I'm not trying to market the game.
I mean, let's be honest, it's on Kickstarter. But wait, it's confirmed for PS4.
Well, I think that's if it gets, funded.
It's on PlayStation Blog, man. I don't know.
To be fair though, at this point now that PlayStation has come in, and I would assume PlayStation would have some vested interest similar to the whole, Shenmue campaign, where they're gonna put some amount of money in there.
Well,
I mean, they're not very
like
far.
the only difference between that and this is just that was pre-planned before the campaign even went up.
Yeah.
But looking at Knights and Bikes right now, as of this recording on Kickstarter, it's sitting at about 87,000 of the 142,577 goal. It's only about 55-60% funded as of right now. So I don't know what this means, like how much Sony's putting toward this.
I do think this game will make its mark, though.
It probably will. I mean, it has a pedigree behind it, and it looks charming enough. It's very clear that this is by Beanie Molecule devs. It's very clear that this is like, it looks a lot like Tearaway, if you ask me, like the art style at least.
Right.
And I love that. So
I was just sold at the whole pitch that it's Earthbound meets the Goonies. So I hope it gets kickstarted. But I do agree with Clinton to a degree that it's a bit, it's a bit early to be putting announcements out there when a campaign hasn't been completed.
Yeah, it's definitely strange.
That being said, if the campaign does go through, I'm really happy it's also coming to PS4.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really not buying the fact that, it's still on Kickstarter when Sony, puts it actively on their blog, and it's like, that raises a red flag for me. That just raises a red flag for me. That's just me.
No, you have a point. It could be that maybe Foam Sword was a little worried about the publicity the game was getting, and they wanted more publicity to help up that campaign.
Right.
So I do see where you're coming from on that. I'm just saying that concept of the game, obviously I have not played it, but the concept and what I've seen of it from the trailer looks awesome. It looks like what I want. It looks like something that I've been itching for since I played Child of Light.
Oh, I feel you.
What's next, man?
So, Firewatch came out this week. Any of you guys play it?
Nah, I'm not.
Is it really want to?
Is it free?
It's free.
Is it free?
I'm not playing it. It's not free.
I'm not playing it right now because it's not free.
Well, guess what, everybody? I played it.
You want a cookie?
And I loved it.
You want a cookie?
Nah.
Okay.
I just wanted to throw it in there that game did come out. A lot of people were excited about it. It kind of had a lot of hype and mystery going in about it, similar to The Witness. One of those indie walkathons, if you want to call it that, or interactive experience, or walking simulators, what have you.
Oh, so real life. All right.
Yeah, exactly. To its credit, though, you know, I'm not a fan of that genre, and this game did convince me.
Okay.
I had a pretty good time with it. You can read my review over at theouterhaven.net.
Cheap plugs.
Yo, loving those plugs. But to give a short synopsis, the game is pretty much Love Actually meets Stand By Me. If
I haven't seen either.
anybody,
of those,
you haven't
so.
seen, God damn it, Mark. Clinton, have you seen either of those movies?
Wait, what 2 movies?
Love Actually and Stand By Me?
I've seen Stand By Me, and I've seen Love Actually in passing, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. See, stop making these bullshit references, and people might get them. I love you, man, but yo, get with the times, bro.
Get with the what the fuck are you talking about, man? Love Actually is on Netflix. Go watch that shit. It's a great movie.
Well, just to have a, because I'm just a little curious. What about this type of game, this genre, weren't you a fan of, and why did this? You don't necessarily have to go into why this convinced you, just because you wrote a review. We can find out that way. But I'm just curious as to why you haven't liked this type of game before.
The whole so when you're going into these games, because it is a walking simulator, as I said, people use it in a demeaning way, but I'm just calling it as it is. You're mostly walking around. The focus obviously is going to be on the story, so it has to have good writing. Now, a lot of these games try to be artistic in too artistic of a way. They try to hammer in some sort of message that they think is artistic or beautiful. You have these games where you're playing and you're walking through and reading journal entries of some girl who's not there, and at the end of the game you find the key and open the door and find out, oh my god, the girl was a lesbian and her family hated her, but you don't learn anything about that character, and I have no reason to care about what's going on.
I'm guessing the game you weren't a fan of was Gone Home.
Yeah, I had no reason to care about anything that was going on in that game, whereas Firewatch has some of the best writing I've ever seen in a game, period, and some of the best voice acting I've ever seen in a game, period, and it draws me in. It makes me feel invested in these characters, too, with my choices that I make in the game.
Okay.
So, and, you know, the story, a lot of people are going to be disappointed because for a long time we all thought that Firewatch would kind of be this mystery thriller out in the wilderness. And that does play a part in the story, but it's a much more personal story. In my review, I kind of likened it to the movie Up, which should not be a weird reference. You guys should know Up by Pixar.
Yeah, never heard of that one, actually.
So my Up?
Yeah.
That's a fantastic movie.
See? Okay. So, remember how emotional you felt at the beginning of Up?
I didn't really get emotional, man. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, jeez.
You're watching this guy go through his whole life and watch his wife die and shit?
Actually, I think that's the only part of that movie I really saw, and I got emotional.
I don't get emotional at a lot of things. I think the only things I really cried about was when Carlton almost died because he took speed, and when Will Smith's father walked out at him on The Fresh Prince, and when Daniel Bryan retired on Monday Night Raw. That's about it.
I guess the bottom line here is that Firewatch has some of the best writing in the industry, and if you're into story in video games, you should check it out.
Bro, that's a big claim.
Not really, man. Not these days.
That's a really big claim that you're making.
When you have a game that's focused, that has the focus mostly on the narrative because of the type of game it is, I can buy that. Personally,
I mean, the guy who wrote it also wrote the first season of Walking Dead, which was like a Game of the Year winner across the board for a lot of places.
Okay.
Well then, yeah, there you go. I mean, like, to go back to, you have problems with Gone Home. I actually thought Gone Home, the writing was pretty touching. I
don't know, I just didn't connect. You know, I can understand, but I just didn't connect.
That's fine. I actually got it when it came out originally on PC back in 2012, and it actually did strike a chord with me. So if you're saying that this actually resonated with you, then I have no problem dropping $20 on this.
Yeah, just try it. I'm not telling you, you know, you have to go buy this game. I'm just saying, as somebody who wasn't a fan of what it was trying to do beforehand, it made me a fan. It convinced me.
Yeah.
No, I can understand it. I'm just saying, like, you know, again, that's a big claim. I mean, a lot of people won't feel the same way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and that's the same way with any movie, you know. But that's what these games these types of games in this genre can relate the most to, are movies, in a sense.
Oh, indeed.
So, like, you know, I might like Love Actually, but then you might not have even heard of it, Clint.
I said I watched it in passing. I ain't never said I ain't heard it. Don't put words in my mouth. About to say the N-word on this show, like, yo. I was about to start fighting you, dog.
So Firewatch was really good, in my opinion. Moving on, we got a flash sale. Clinton, what do we got on sale?
Oh man, way to put me on the spot. We got Valentine's Day deals because, you know, get video games for your honey. PS4, we got Battlefield 4 at $11.99. The premium edition is at $23.99 and the premium service at $19.99. Blaze Rush is $1.99, Blue Estate $2.59. For some of the more featured games, like the more important ones, Diablo 3 at $24. Divinity Original Sin at $24. Did you just pick that up?
Wait, are you telling me it was $24 on PSN?
Yeah.
It is right now.
Fuck my life, dude.
You fucked up.
Done fucked up, man. See, this is why you come to SonyCentric and listen about these flash sales.
Far Cry 4, $18. Geometry Wars 3, Dimension Evolve. Check out the review by Keith Mitchell. 10 out of 10. The Outerhaven.net, $4.94.
Plugs.
Injustice Gods Among Us for $6. Because Injustice ass. Payday 2 is $12. And the Jackbox Party Pack 2 is $7.50. And Shrine 2, the complete story, is like $4. So on PS4. And on the Vita, for you sports fans out there, if you want to pick up NBA Jam on Fire Edition and NFL Blitz, it's $3. It's $2, excuse me. Street Fighter Alpha is $1.19. Alpha 2 is $1.19, and Alpha 3 is $1.19. Puzzle Fighter 2 is $2.50. And on the PlayStation Vita, the only real thing worth a damn on there is Injustice, which is like $5, which is like $6.
Yeah, man. What about Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus for $15.99?
You care about that? That's fine with you.
Actually, though, to plug one that you didn't mention that I personally would like to mention, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons on PS4 for $5.99.
That's an adventure game, right?
Yeah, that's the one where you control the two brothers, one on each stick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's absolutely worth it. That is a fantastic game.
Also, you know, if you want to take a look at some movies for your baby on Valentine's Day, you know, like Crazy Stupid Love is $13.
Is Love Actually there?
Do people actually buy movies on PSN?
I don't know. Dirty Dancing is $15.
Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing.
Damn.
You have to watch some Crazy Swayze.
And Sex and the City, all the seasons are there.
All, not just one, not just two, all of them.
Hey man, actually, all 10 seasons of Friends too, but...
Yeah, fuck Friends.
Hey, I love Friends.
Fuck Friends, they got Top Gear. Anyways.
I'll be there for you.
Like, one of my favorites, man.
Alright, let's get back to some gaming news.
Top
Yeah.
Gear. So Hitman Beta is live this weekend, exclusively on PS4.
Hell yeah.
So if you down with that, you better get down. You better get that.
Gotta make sure you pre-order the game.
Yeah.
Say what?
You just gotta make sure you
pre-order
pre-order
the
the
game.
game. It's only for pre-orders.
Oh, I know it's only for pre-orders. Can't pre-order now. Too late.
Yeah.
I think Clinton is really burning to talk about his passion,
Yo, Street Fighter
his great
5.
love.
This Tuesday, get it. You can get it now. If you go to your mom and pop shop. Yo, Matt, even the FGC got it now, saying story mode trailers got released and leaked. Yo, so good. Oh man, I'm excited for Street Fighter 5. I've never been more excited for a Street Fighter game in my life, ever. Like I've never really been excited for a Street Fighter game outside of Street Fighter 5. Why? Because my man Alex is coming back. What?
Is it gonna have that green motherfucker?
No.
Yo, fuck that. Sony, you could put all those millions of dollars to get fucking Street Fighter 5, and you couldn't get that green guy with the orange hair.
Yo, fuck Blanca.
That's some
I'm
bullshit.
Sure I'm sure, Jason, they can tell just how much you like him by how much you know about him.
Exactly.
That that green guy. That's all you got to say.
I don't care. Alex is coming back. Dudley's coming back. Guile is coming back. America. And it's because Dudley.
America. I'm sure Capcom is like parading copies of Street Fighter V out there with an American flag just marching down Tokyo.
Like, I'm just saying. No, but I mean, Street Fighter V certainly deserves the hype that it gets.
You've been playing it, right?
Oh yeah, I played the beta a couple times. It certainly deserves the love that it gets. I'm picking it up for PC this weekend.
Retrospectively, you know, obviously you're a big fighting guy. You played a lot of the other entries. How do you think it fits in right now in its current form?
You know what? It's actually pretty good, man. And I think the entry barrier is low enough for people to actually care.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll get back in. I was once a Street Fighter diehard in the yay old days of Street Fighter 2 vanilla.
Yeah.
If there were any other versions of Street Fighter 2, I know not of them. But
There's a ton of them.
I raised some hell with that green motherfucker, and he's not here, and I'm quite upset about it.
I mean, that Battle Royale to me, Blanca.
Blanca, yes.
Fuck Blanca. I don't care about Blanca. It's all about Guile. It's all about Dudley. It's all about the return of Alex. Yo, I don't lose. I'm sorry. Like, I'm excited just for the fact that, you know, Rainbow Mika's back, Alex is back, Dudley's back, and Guile is back. So I'm sitting out here like, dude, 4 of my favorite characters in Street Fighter ever are back. And the game is just so much fun to play.
So, bottom line, Street Fighter V. Look forward to it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here at SonyCentric today. Once again, this is the Outerhaven's official PlayStation podcast. My name is Jason Kwasnicki, and we got here Mark Sullivan.
Yo.
Say goodbye. No, it's bye, not yo.
I know. Saying yo. Alright, have a good night, guys.
And we were joined by the Navigator, Clinton Bowman.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Remember, folks, check out our YouTube channel over at youtube.com/user/OuterhavenNet. Like this video if we did a good job, or don't like it, and blame, actually no, not blame Clinton, blame Keith. Keith said he would take the blame.
You're damn right. I was about to fight you.
Better
Yeah.
bet we're gonna blame him because he's not here.
Yeah, that too.
Now's the best time.
And please, subscribe for more content. This has been SonyCentric. Peace out, Internet.
Later.
Baby.